Well, come on in, everyone. We're just about to continue with more Transistor. Last time, we left on a small bit of a cliffhanger here at the stage. Let's see what we have here. Hold tab to hum.
When you speak, I hear silence. Every word a defiance. I can hear, oh, I can hear. Think I'll go where it suits me. Moving now to a country with everyone.
Look at you. You're alive. Me, I'm not so sure. Could use your help. I know this looks bad. Hey, say something already. Say something, will you? Oh no. She's here. Look who it is.
98% processed. Meticulous.
Hello again, Sybil.
Sybil reads.
You. Lost her damn mind.
Nope. Poor timing on my part. This is one of the harder fights in my opinion. I have a hard time with this fight. But it's the perfect time to mention the music. This is probably my favorite song of the game, but that's still not saying much because there's so much fantastic stuff in this game. Aw man, poor timing. I could have done that much better.
She must have felt bad. She's back. You okay?
Oh yeah. At this phase, she dives twice every attack. And don't want to jaunt yet. Let's jaunt. Get that. Oh, that's out of reach. Yeah. Alright. Don't want to spend too much turn because we need to respond.
Just you and her now.
It keeps us at a pretty safe range. Oh, okay, she's fast. She's too fast for that. Breach isn't going to do much against her. So just want to keep the safe poke up. Okay. Oh man. This is a rough fight, like I said.
Almost got her.
Alright. Just breach. Oh, there's creeps. Lovely. Get that guy out of the way. We don't need that extra damage coming in on us. Already have it rough enough as it is. Gotta blow these up, hopefully as fast as possible. Alright, sorry, small distraction there. Suppose now's a good enough time to break the immersion, say that my family got a new kitten. And get the butts out of the way. Okay, that was rough. Sybil will strike thrice in succession. Good. And hopefully that'll do good bit of chip damage. Let's get out of there. Okay, if we stay out of her range, then she won't charge up the strikes. There we go. And 1 to 2. That's not as far as I'd like, but once that's done, I can jaunt further on my own. Oh, just barely enough, thank goodness. And and looks like we're safe for another round. No, we're not. Now let's get rid of that one and do that many jaunts out of here. Am I safe back here? I'm safe back here, right? There we go. Despite being a hard battle, we got it. I wonder if I can hit a high enough overkill with this. No, it's just about the same.
She's finished. What now? Bye, Sybil. Her trace.
Processed 0%.
Hello again, Sybil. Your camarada friends. I want you to tell us where they are. Do you understand?
That was rough.
Sybil's trace.
Function help. Transformative auspicious. Call a friend to aid user. Plan friend's actions with turn. And give most functions a chance to prevent cells from spawning. It's useful, but it's very niche. You kind of have to plan around it. And, Authenticator. Permission to enter back doors. Release notes reveals hidden back doors throughout Cloud Bank. Interesting.
We got our lead. We're going downtown. Let's check the dock. You never know. With any luck.
We don't have enough memory to even do anything with this function, so we'll leave it alone for now.
Hey.
Baudelaire Type 8.
You'll be back someday. Camarada. Sybil was their eyes and ears. Got close to you. To us. You were hunting people. Don't know for what. But I bet I know who does. I'm gonna ask him why. And I have this feeling he's gonna let us know. close as the river's gonna take us. Okay, road to high rise should be right around the corner. Heads up. These are new.
They are new. But yeah, as I was starting to say before, but when I was interrupted, the music in this game is honestly pretty ridiculous. It's just amazing. Jaunt is effective for getting behind targets or to safety. Thanks for the advice, game, or Transistor. I suppose that was my good friend rather than the game itself.
The process, still a step ahead, but they haven't stopped us. Is that?
Backdoor.
What do we have here?
User authenticated.
Sounds like waves. So, don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this.
We have a beach ball in our little digital imaginary beach.
Fun.
My thoughts exactly. And 10 bounces. 10 bounces is good.
That's Sybil. Always palling up to you and everybody. Showed her true colors back there. Wonder how her Camerata friends are gonna feel knowing she's leading us straight to them.
Yes, this is the sandbox. This is a interesting area with lots of doors.
Let's try door number 1. Sand. Water. Nothing.
Speed test. Run test, 1 of 6. We have functions crash and bounce. Crash has breach attached, so it has much greater range. Bounce has mask attached, which I'm not sure what that does. Terminate process in 32 seconds. Sounds
Get
good.
ready.
Oh, there we go.
Anyone else?
Does mask just add another bounce? Because I thought it was only 2 bounces. Oh, that pushed me back. To disable these messages, cease using command turn. Thanks, game. And I'll go over here and you just use bounce on you. Get rid of these 2. Just bounce on him, get rid of him pretty easy. There's cells though. Time remaining. I think we're good.
Running out.
I was gonna say I saw one. You can't hide from me. I think that's the last one. If not, that kind of sucks because... Nope, we're good.
Can't even take us on their own turf. Thought there'd be more of them.
Wow. Pretty sure it's randomly generated what you get, but very first one, my favorite song in the game. Sweet.
Now I want to know what's in door number 2.
So these doors are tests.
Hello, what's this?
There's also a tiny weed. These doors are tests. Behind each of them is a different type of test. And...
You know, it's a little sparse, but this isn't that bad. It's no cloud bank, though.
And behind each of those tests, upon completion, is some experience. Experience is limited in this game. You can't just grind battles because each of the battles is a determined encounter. It's not random. So it's honestly in your best interest to come here whenever you can
We better go.
just to try and make yourself a bit stronger, a bit better prepared for what's up ahead.
Everything's like we left it. Was hoping it'd be more like before.
Another terminal.
What's the latest? That does it.
Postponed Hammers versus Clientele. This week's hotly awaited pennant playoffs to be rescheduled for a later date.
I swear this day. Get myself killed. Now the pennant game's canceled.
This just in. Word from Central Authority is that the High-Rise Hammers will not be playing against defending champions, the Sunset Clientele, as previously expected. Authorities declined to comment on the reasons for the last-minute delay, but assured fans of both teams that the season is expected to resume soon, and that all ticket holders will be entitled to a complimentary gift. More news as it develops.
Hoping that'll do it for the bad news for a while.
Definitely a bit of a change of tune there. New limiter available. Press space to reveal process limiters. Here we go. So, like Bastion, there is no difficulty setting for this game. But like Bastion, there are things that make the game more difficult. When in use, the process will spawn shielded cells while terminated. That means you'll have to attack the cells in order to collect them. This means if you use your turn to take them out, you'll have to wait for turn to recover to be able to attack them, then retrieve the cell. It may not be too much in some situations, but in other situations it may completely screw you over. But user level bonus 2%. May not seem like much, but it's a good bit. I'll use it for now, so that we can get a bit more information on it. But
Something's happened. In here.
I reserve the right
They do their worst.
to, turn those off at any time. Although Spark definitely helps with that, because the delayed explosion, if the first hit kills them, then it's pretty easy to with the delayed explosion, it often happens that the spark will hit the shielded cell. Dash, 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 and dash. Spark, 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 spark. Yeah, there we go. I'm hitting space, and that canceled my movement, even though I didn't have turn. Alright. Position behind targets for maximum result using breach. Sure, let's do that right now. And now both of these will be dead, and we'll have to wait for a turn to recover in order to break their shielded cells. But since there's nothing else for us to worry about here, it's not much of a problem.
No sweat.
Just a little tiny bit of a bonus,
So let me get this straight.
but it might help.
Camerata. They think they can stop you with these process things. But you're just getting stronger. This is new. It's calling them up.
Operator. Spawns left 6. Honestly, spamming Spark on this, especially with the upgraded explosion radius, is pretty helpful. It might have been better to have let all those spawn out and get the experience,
That must be how they get here.
but who's to say?
We better hustle.
Visitors Bureau. Visitor activity this week, minus 97%.
You know, I've never once seen the Visitors Bureau open. High-rise is dead ahead. Across the canals.
There we go. It's not letting me.
Much nicer last time we were here.
Being watched. True.
Hey there, little guy. You lost? No? Get him. Hey, get back here.
Nope. Yep. These here. These are a pain to deal with if you do not have Jaunt.
Cluckers.
I suppose that works. That's their new designation now.
Damn right.
There we go.
What was that all about?
I don't know, but we have a new level.
Here
So I'll
we
take
go
it.
again.
So the two functions that we passed on before are now available to us to pick between. I like mask a lot. And select permission set cache. Passive bonuses from functions. Opens passive slot opens passive slot 1 for use with any function. There we go. And now we can pick a limiter. Process will sometimes spawn twin cells when terminated. The process will strike with twice as much power. I'm gonna go with this one for now. I don't think I'm ready for twice as much power.
It's getting late. The street should be packed.
And that's what they're also explosive chickens about, so I feel like it's reasonable that the streets are not packed. Alright, looks like we're not going this way. There we go. Can't really run away when you're being constantly hammered on, so... Okay, that was close. Oh yeah, weeds will also damage you when you're in proximity of them. I don't think that ever got mentioned.
Weed's working overtime.
Just spamming. There we go.
We made him mad.
So with the shielded cells, it's not a bad idea to rely less on command turn. So first, we'll equip this for the extra experience. Use limiter. Alright, and now we have command mask. Let's see what we can do with this. If we put it here, stealth on target elimination. Become undetectable and faster after eliminating targets. That's sounds good. Good to me. This is a very interesting one. After dashing, you have very brief invisibility, so you can just try and reposition yourself a bit better. And also, if you have, as you can see, you can unlock another slot. So if you have bounce and the mask, then you can just dash all over the place without being detected and reposition yourself entirely. But I'm going to take this as a passive slot, actually.
Moving right along.
But I guess that's going to be it for this episode of Transistor. And the next one will be making our way through the Canal District and hopefully to High Rise. But until then, keep on keeping on.